myself, Dr. S. Minat Sundaram, Director, Center for Animal Protection Studies, Tamil Nadu Veterinary and Animal Sciences University. So there is no introduction for Veterinary Animal Sciences University. Okay. And as far as poultry industry is concerned, almost all the stakeholders, whenever TANVAS means, they know two things. One is feed analytical laboratory. So feed analytic and quality control laboratory where they get the feed tested. Another is poultry disease diagnostic laboratories. So they are thinking these are the only two things that TANVAS is doing. And I am now telling that what are the things that can be done by TANVAS. Now there are poultry experts are there. And TANVAS can collaborate in the areas of research, especially now one of our leading poultry farm has come. So we are having poultry, 17 departments, and we are having one exclusive department of poultry science, and we are having a college of poultry production management. But till now, the collaboration from the industries, I can say, is very, very minimal. So in future, we can have cooperations. So what we can do is, so it is not only for poultry people, even for companies also. I am telling about companies also. So we are having students who are passing out masters and PhDs in various subjects. So we can collaborate. So some of the things, one madam talked about black soldier fly. So I myself validated the thesis from Kerala Veterinary Animal Sciences University. But there is a long way to go. So as far as FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, and they have told that predicted insects as future food. I don't know how many of you may be knowing that. So in that way, the black soldier fly, if you are taking to the logical end, the madam has told that she is basically engineer. Madam, I am telling that we are having lot of entomologists. Okay, very highly talented entomologists, and we are ready to cooperate with you. So I strongly recommend, and we have to take it to the logical thing. So one, there are two things. One, waste management, and there is the environmental issue that we have to address. And that flies can also be used as a good source of feed. It is a highly in protein. That is one thing I want to stress, madam. This is only one example. So since I have watched your presentation, I am able to tell. So like that, we can have collaborations in all aspects, not only that. And now, poultry industry is there, and somebody was talking about artificial meat, that is tissue-grown meat. In future, it is going to be a challenge. And the main industry problem is all monogastric animals, especially poultry, it is a competitor for human food. So we have to go for rationalization in the feed formulation. We have to go for alternate feeds. For that, already the students are doing research. But the problem is, one MSc student or PhD student comes there and do his research and he goes away. That's all. So some small lead that is taken by that particular student is lost. If companies like you come forward means we can have a long-term cooperation so that at the end of 3 or 4 years, we can have a solid solution for a particular problem. So I invite all the stakeholders, and you can have a memorandum of understanding with our university, and immediately you can go for our collaborative research projects. So either you can have projects as a project, or there are two things. We can send our master student to your farms. So as such poultry students, they are doing research in hundreds of birds or 2,500 or 1,000 birds maximum. But when they come to your farms, they can do small research. They can do the issue-based research. So you can tell your issues, and our students can come over there. There is no need to pay. So they are basically doctors, BVC doctors. And if at all you want to pay them, you have to pay. I know the veterinarians are very costly now. 50,000 you have to pay. But you have to facilitate the research. So that means you are having a qualified veterinarian who will be looking after your farm. And at the same time, he will be having his research. And you will get your problem solved. At the end of the things, if something comes concrete in the form of a product or something like that, you can have a co-ownership. You can go for patenting or whatever it is. So these are the things I want to tell. And I welcome all the stakeholders. And we should not end this one. And another thing is, just I want to tell about, and somebody has told about the previous talk, they were talking about traceability. So if you are eating a meat, it is come from Namakkal and so farm. And I have been to Israel, and there what they are doing is, whenever we visit a very big stall or market, they show a video show. They are telling that our animals are raised in this way. They are taken care of well manner. So all the welfare aspects are taken care. So you are getting the meat only from this animal. Even at the time of slaughter, we are following the animal ethics. They are not tortured at the time of killing the animals. So that means the confidence of the customer is more. So in future also, in India also, these are things to come. So as an industry, we have to prepare for that. And for that also, we have to do research. So in that count also, I invite all of you to join Tanvas in taking further. And off late, so for your information, I am the member of the FAD 30, that is of BAS, Bureau of Indian Standards. So Bureau of Indian Standards, whenever we are forming any standard for the animals, we are getting very stiff resistance from the animal activists. இது பண்ணக்கூடாது அது பண்ணக்கூடாது ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் பண்ணும்போதும் அவ்வளோ ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் இருக்குது. இன்னும் ஃபியூச்சரில் அதிகமாக தான் இருக்கும். இந்த அனிமல் ஆக்டிவிஸ்டுடைய இது என்ன சொல்கிறது பிரச்சனைகள் அதிகமாக தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ வி ஹேவ் டு ஃபேஸ் தம் ஆல்சோ. ஃபார் தட் ஆல்சோ வி ஹேவ் டு ஹேவ் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ் டு சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை தம். இப்போ ஏற்கனவே சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க கேஜில் பேர்டு வளர்க்கக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இன்னும் என்றைக்கு குதலை பிடிக்க போகிறாங்கன்னு தெரியல இல்லையா? ஸோ அது வரைக்கும் வி ஹேவ் டு ஹேவ் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ் ஃபார் தட் ஆல்சோ. ஸோ தெர் ஆர் நோ எண்ட் ஃபார் வாட் ஸ்கை இஸ் த லிமிட் ஃபார் ரிசர்ச். ஓகே. And I will tell what are the current areas Tanvas is right now doing research. Precision poultry farming and assessing the nutrient requirements of indigenous poultry. We are doing a lot of research with indigenous breeds. Strategies to reduce environmental pollution from poultry farming. And there are so many research areas. So there are certain research findings that they are ready for converting into products or some solutions. Okay, that also we can collaborate. Especially, we have conducted extensive research on waste management, how to dispose dead birds. So that is one thing we have already done. And use of cost-effective, non-conventional alternate feed resources. This I already told you. And exploring newer feed resources from agro-industrial byproducts. So especially rice, dried distillers grains. There are so many promising products which are having very high value of protein. If 66% they claim. But we do not know the actual value. அது நமக்கு தெரியல. So இது சம்பந்தமாக நாங்கள் ரிசர்ச் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். For use of alternate antimicrobials like phytobiotics. This is a very important area. In future, we have to give antibiotic-free meat to our customers. And I know all of you will be aware about antibiotic resistance in humans. It is posing a major challenge. So unless otherwise, you have to start from the animals. So the main entry for animals is only through eating of meat. So there you have to do a lot of research on that count also. And analyze the effect of feed additives to improve nutrient utilization and gut health, etc. And modulating the composition of poultry meat and egg. We are now talking about the designer egg and designer meat, all these things, okay? We need a lot of research in that area also. And another promising area is use of nano and organic minerals. So nano minerals that increase the efficiency as well as the reduce the amount of minerals to be added to the poultry farm. That is cost effective and also effective. We are doing research in that count also. And evaluation of antibiotic residues in poultry products and food safety. And fly menace, we have discussed a lot about that. So we are also doing research on that also. And early diagnostic kits, especially at any given point of time, we are having bird flu. தலைக்கு மேலே கத்தி தூங்கிட்டே இருக்கு இல்லையா, எந்த நேரம் என்ன நடக்கும்னு தெரியல இல்லையா. So we have to do research on that count also. And better alternative for maize and soya. Soya இல்லைன்னா போல்ட்ரி ஃபீட் இல்லைன்னா ஆகிப்போச்சு. பட் சோயா 55 ரூபா 60 ரூபா என்ன பண்ணுறதுன்னு தெரியப்போம். ஓகே. So without finding good alternative for protein and energy sources, we cannot sustain the poultry industry. In that count also we need to do lot of research. So these are the things that I want to share with you. I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity. I'm again sorry that I could not participate in the morning. Morning வந்து almost முக்காவாசியாக இருந்திருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன், கம்மியாக தான் இருக்குது. But whatever it is, this is the message. I think the stakeholders, they will be knowing that And Tanvas, Tamil Nadu Veterinary and Medical University, is ready to collaborate with any stakeholders. They may be a poultry farmer, big farmer, feed manufacturer, company, or company startups, or other things. And another important thing is, veterinary university itself, we are having a veterinary incubation foundation. I don't know how many of you are knowing that. We facilitate incubatees. They can come over there to our university. You can register yourself. You can pay a minimum fee, and you will be nominated a nodal person in the university. So if you are doing in feline means, a parasitology scientist or a professor will be guiding you in that aspect. So that also we are extending. So again, I thank all the participants for patient listening, and hope that after this meet, at least I'll be getting some phone calls, and we'll be proceeding further. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.